And we're back in the sub.
Oh, back in the submarine, loose in a bag. Oh man, I got a little baby fake ad read.
A fake ad read?
Oh yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
Practicing for a real one. You're the type of guy who's saving up your money for one of them people find sites to find your ex's new man's address, or you're the type of guy who has a minor confrontation with a fast food employee and you're just not willing to let it go. Brought to you by ball bearings and diesel fuel.
I don't. Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're working on it.
I mean, I would take a big diesel sponsorship.
I've been collecting ball bearings. I'm not going to say what for, but I don't think it hurts to have buckets of ball bearings saved up.
Never know. I mean, ball bearings, you can do a lot with ball bearings.
A whole lot.
Throw them under something, you can roll it easier.
Yeah, you can leave a bunch of them behind you when someone's chasing you, and whoa.
Like they do with the movies, with the spy car.
Yeah, I saw Home Alone.
Yeah.
I know how to fuck a set trap.
Exactly. Never know. Zombies probably gonna suck ass dealing with ball bearings.
Yeah. You can have an explosive good time with a bunch of ball bearings. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. The fun could be so fun that one could say it's explosive how fun.
It's explosive, it's death-defying, or maybe not. Maybe not defying. It's fiery. It's a blast, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball bearings. They're a blast.
I got a couple buckets.
That could be merch shirt number 2. Ball bearings. They're a blast.
Brought to you by Raytheon.
And just be black and white, just a black shirt with white print on it.
Brought to you by Waco, Texas.
Really cheap print though, so that like after you wash it the second time, it's all cracking and fading and shit already. Because then it'll look like one of those old band T-shirts, and then people really want.
I want shirts. I think we buy them and then we wash them once, so they're already fucking crumbly. When we sell them to people, they're already faded. Look, man, they aged them, just like my fucking jeans. I
was gonna say, I still have, I don't know how many ungodly pairs of jeans. Fucking, I'm sure that if I just marked them as vintage on one of these clothes reselling sites, all the holes and the drawings and shit I got all over them and shit, people probably snap them right up.
I've been throwing my jeans out.
I think it's like an inside joke thing, but I've been seeing every once in a while, like little Instagrams or TikToks or something, where they'll show like something that they literally look like they pulled out of a dumpster. Like it's got like whole, it's half of what it used to be. And they're like, oh, $340 down at the blah, blah, blah store. I'm like, you could just get a $40 denim jacket and run it through a wood chipper and it'll look the same.
Yeah. That's why I'm pissed. I didn't know you could sell. See, I don't know if people would like that. I throw out all my old jeans, but I have, they have rips and cuts and tears in them. But over time, it didn't come out the factory that way. Except this is why I throw them out. Vintage. I mean, maybe people would like them. All my rips happen to be right around the cock area. That's where all my jeans are.
Some people might like that.
That's that. I fucking wish I knew, because I had several pairs I've already trashed, because that's what happens to my fucking jeans. Is about the only place they rip is right there.
Shit, I'm sure I got, like, if I went through all of them, I've probably got a couple pair that probably look like some shit that Balenciaga would really
that's what I'm saying.
Like
this,
ago.
I mean, if Balenciaga's got like just a cockhole only jeans, like there's usually not any other rips. They're usually immaculate.
That would be their motif, I believe.
Yeah, except right in the cock hole, there's always like, you get a breeze. It's not always right at the cock, and I wear boxers.
It's around there.
But you can see like blue jean denim, and then like red fucking checker pattern or whatever boxers I got on, and I can feel the breeze. Yeah. So I don't know. I fucking people always ask me like, why? What are you doing for your jeans?
Stitch.
So I'm saying it's right there. People are like, what are you doing here that your jeans are always ripping? And I'm like, I don't know, dude.
I wore these for a reason.
My dick's pretty big, but it's not break a hole in the jeans big. It's not just fucking constant. It's not the friction from my head just fucking rubbing it for like 3 months, and I'm like, God damn it, another pair.
That, but
That's not what it is. I tell you.
You didn't have to tell somebody that though. You just let their imagination run wild.
No, I said it's big. It's just not that big.
It can
You
be.
might have missed. I said it's big.
It could be anything. It could be like you consistently, while you're under a car, raccoons just jump in your pants and try to battle out with
the garage is raccoon heavy, but they're cool. They don't fuck with you. Customers.
Anytime I've been seeing raccoons lately, they're stiff on the side of the road.
Dude, I've been seeing a bunch of deer.
But I do, dude. I see chipmunks all the goddamn time now. Little fuckers, dude, they be running around skating in front of me and shit. And I stop.
A lot of rabbits, a couple deer, a couple big deer like bloating by the side of the road.
We get deer around here often, but down the road or whatever, I was delivering a package, and I guess I, zooming along, not even paying attention. This was like last week or whatever, and I wasn't even paying attention, and I dropped off the package. I was like going to like stand back so you don't get your reflection or whatever and all that garbage. Choked on my saliva. And when I turned a little bit, I noticed there was like a deer not even 5 feet away from me that, like, because I turned, it put its head up. I thought it was like I guess I thought it was a lawn ornament or something. I don't know. But when I turned, it put its head up, and he, like, if I reached out, I could have grabbed him probably. Like, he would have moved way too fast.
Never caught his ass.
Like, it was that close with his head up. I was
about to grab you.
Hi, dear. And then I fucking took my picture, and then it, like, kept looking at me, and I just walked away and just stayed there.
Should have gone back to your van and grabbed your gun and shot it. You could have had a nice lunch that day.
Can't have a gun.
Why not?
Because I got a medical card.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's federally illegal. Yeah. So what? You think they're gonna check? You think they're gonna check?
That seems a little fucked up that you can have a 30 rack of beer and a 12 gauge, but I can't have a joint and a fucking 9mm.
Pretty sure both of those are in the Constitution.
So,
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. The 30.
One of these two is still in the Constitution, and one of these, the Constitution was written on. All right, so it is the Constitution.
Hey, hold on.
It is the Constitution. Hold on. It's not in it.
But it's hemp. It's not. If you smoke,
it's the same.
If you smoke the Constitution, you're not gonna catch a buzz.
If you smoke anything that old, you're not gonna catch a buzz.
I mean, you'll catch something.
You'll catch something smoking the Constitution.
You get Spanish flu.
You'll probably get high as fuck off that ink. Whatever the hell they were crushing and grinding to make that ink back then, you probably get real ripped.
Indigo? It was just like fucking plants. Just all plants, flowers, mushed up, and like, what is that, a mortar and pestle?
That's how you make all your trippy drugs and shit. It's just plants.
Fucking.
You probably have like some outer space trip. Fucking meet all the people that signed it.
You smoke them fucking autumn slavery signatures. Dude, and they touched it too, because you got a hole like when you're fucking.
Especially with those quill things, there's friction.
There's residue, human oils probably in that thing from the founder's hands that held a whip that fucking hit a person. Like that's you get high. You get high. I feel like you feel real bad. You just all of a sudden feel terrible. You're like, God damn! Oh, Jefferson was raping him too. Jefferson was raping him. They
every hit, your back hurts.
Yeah. You're like, God,
shit! Oh, you just keep hitting it though. It's so good.
It's good. It's good. I roll my weed up in it. It's some fire weed. It's like those hemp fucking. Oh, it's less cancer, less tobacco. Those little fucking raps. You just use the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence.
Oh boy.
Oh man, that's what we gotta do. That's what that movie should have been about.
Yeah.
Nick Cage should have fucking. Go ahead.
All right. So what about Nick Cage?
Nick Cage should have stolen that shit to smoke it. Should have been stealing that shit to roll it up and toke.
Oh, and that little movie there about the whole deal.
Yeah. National Blunts, something like that.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been about.
It's still called
like at the end of the movie, like they're all closing in on him. That rich guy that's trying to find it, that has all the money and is willing to kill people or whatever. The antagonist, he's like closing, and the chick that's with Nick Cage, who's I don't even know what her thing was. I think she was like the world's most fucking renowned Declaration archaeologist, whatever the fuck it was. They're fucking in wherever they are, whatever little room, and they know the bad guys' henchmen are closing in on them. And
well, we know if they're rich and powerful, they're also doing some equestrian business, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah, that's a given. But yeah, they're closing in on him, and fucking, you know, she's like, "Oh, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna get out of here? Maybe I'll take this one, and you take that one, because he's got the copy one, you know, the fake one that they catch him with." And then instead of doing that, he just starts ripping the fucking decoration into pieces. She's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Hold on, bitch," and he starts rolling. And she's like, he just starts rolling fucking pinners, not even big good joints, just pinners.
Little .3 pinners.
And then she's like, "What are you doing?" Tries to stop him. He's unhand me. And then she's like, "Stop! What are you doing?" Nicolas Cage. I don't remember his name. I'm gonna assume he goes by Nicolas Cage in most of his movies, right?
Why wouldn't he?
I'm pretty sure he
It'd be kind of weird if you saw him on screen and they didn't say.
I know his name in Con Air was Nicolas Cage. Anyway, she's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Bitch, I was trying to get dumb high." And like this whole time. And she's like, "Are you kidding me? You use me?" And he's like, "Of course, silly bitch.
What do you think?
Silly bitch. I thought you was down. You seem chill.
Yeah.
I saw you and I was like, she smokes. But I guess I was wrong." And then he bags up his little pinners and he runs out.
And then she gets caught.
Yeah, she gets caught with the fucking fake decoration thing. And then like, "You tricked me." And I'm like, catch up to Nick Cage. He's just like, and the henchman's pointing a gun. The main guy's like pointing a gun. And he's like, "Where's the decoration?" He's like,
"Up in smoke."
Yeah, and then fucking, and then Black Sabbath plays and the credits roll. "Welcome to the jungle." No, that's not Black Sabbath, but just something like a freeze frame, just like smiles and winks. Up in smoke. Oh shit. Yeah, dude. Nick Cage makes the best movies.
National Treasure, Up in Smoke.
Yeah.
National Treasure presents Up in Smoke. I think that's how they did the Cheech and Chong things. They did it like Cheech and Chong presents. Because it's supposed to be like plays.
Yeah. National Treasure. Ruts.
Space ruts. And then the second one, he gets so high. The second one isn't like any other. The second one isn't like any other dumb little sequel ever. It's a real sequel. It literally just picks up exactly where the other one fucking ends. Where like after he says "Up in Smoke," then like all of a sudden the fucking
like the music's still playing and then it fades out.
And fucking they start like seeing shit and all that and start tripping balls and shit from all the smoke in the room. And then they go on a little like space adventure where he's like fighting them in outer space for the whole movie. It's a whole CGI trip.
Oh. So
that's what I want. I want a fucking sequel that actually just starts off where the first one ended. I don't want to have some middle story that happened in between where I got to learn about that halfway through the movie, or some cool ass events that we hear about that we never can see. Why wouldn't normally sequels just start off where the last one ended?
Because you got to have some filler. Because usually they're not made fucking within a year or two like they are now.
No, they don't have to be. But
back in the 80s, it took like fucking 10 years to make a fucking movie.
So what if Johnny fucking
so
was
people
12
died
in the first movie?
People died. Everybody died at like 44 in 1980. In 1990. So like a fucking high big movie star in his mid 30s might look like he might look like he's at the end of his life by the sequel, because he probably was. He was 45. He'd been doing fucking blowing hookers for too long. You know, he'd been fucking blowing and snorting hookers. He'd been fucking blowing, snorting hookers, all that.
You get the Quaaludes too back then.
Oh man, I wish those were still around.
Looted out. They're looted.
Because the only thing, I never had Quaaludes, obviously, because it would be crazy if you could find them. But what did I have that was similar?
I think even if you could find them, I don't think you'd be able to afford them now, because I think that's like some kind of
No, you
crazy...
can get them in like New Zealand or Australia or some shit. There's a different name, mandrakes or something.
Oh no! Well,
and it's like a fucking $1 for.
They're
like,
nobody wants that thing. They want the real.
That's what it is. That's like the generic name. It's fucking Quaaludes.
They want the real.
That's what it is. We don't have them, but you go to like these underground places on the bottom of the world where fucking everybody talks funny, and every sporting event they gotta stop and recognize the indigenous people. who used to hold the land, they have old drugs that we don't have anymore because they just still make them. And then people were like, oh yeah, like it's like, you ever play, remember Destroy All Humans? And you run around and you'd scan the people's minds.
Yeah.
And you'd listen, all the women's thoughts were like, I need another Quaalude.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's what they were all doing back then. It's like, why were women so chill? They just, people were dudes were hitting them. They couldn't get a bank account, let alone own property. They had to take care of the kids, make sure dinner was on, fuck whenever they didn't want to, keep a nice house, white picket fence. It's like, because they were all looted out. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's baller. That's why kids were dying in cribs and shit. Not because the cribs were really that bad, but it's like when no one checks on them for like 14 hours straight because they fucking passed out. Dude, what's that? It's in the same family as like Valium.
Yeah.
Dude, like that. Holy shit.
People be Valiumed out too these days.
It's the same type of shit. And I've only done it once. Fucking fantastic. I see why motherfucking people were just taking them like candy, dude.
That's so good.
It's wonderful. Like, I'm not getting on a plane, but if I was gonna get on a plane, I don't want that Xanax shit because that's the whole different. It's benzo. I don't know if these are benzos. Maybe they are, and I'm wrong. But either way, Xanax is scary to me, and that shit was fun. And I had to take way more of them than I ever had to take a Xanax. Like Xanax, you take the little babyest one, and you won't be like fucked up. Well, I wasn't, but I was pretty fucked. Like I was like, nothing could bother me. That was the thing. I was still in it, didn't black out or do any of that crazy shit where people take Xanax and stuff.
Yeah.
And I wasn't stupid, so I'm definitely not drinking while I'm doing it. And I just took like the one little babyest one you could take, and then fuck it. I had people hit me up like about some drama, and I was like, I hear you, and I'm sorry, but I'll have to get back to you about all this tomorrow because I don't care. I'm not being mean. I just don't. I don't care about anything right now. I feel great. I was hesitant to say like I feel great. I think I don't really know what that is. I'm not sure if I felt that before, but I caution a guess is this is great. Nothing's bothering me. You can't get to me. You can't get to me right now, man. Whatever you say on this phone. I was pretty fucking chill. So, yeah, if I get some Valium, I get on a plane finally. I'll fucking take like 10 of them or whatever and be, woo! We in LA yet? They got Valium here too? Oh, never mind. Take me back. Take me back. I'll stay on. You see another plane almost crashed? 2 planes?
Well, okay, 2 planes hitting each other rarely happens, but just like I be trying to tell my woman when she be fucking talk about, you hear about this person died. Maybe not as common as people dying, but
well, this is a lot more.
Hundreds of planes crash a year.
Yeah, no,
it's actually kind of odd for it to go like
I'm talking
more than 2 or 3 days without a plane crashing.
Yeah, but usually it's like little ones, and it's like what I mean. It's fucking. Oh yeah, little Cessnas all over the world fucking crash every day. I'm sure. Like yeah, obviously, yeah. But like passenger jets, not all the time. Definitely not with the frequency that we've had lately. And yeah, we don't.
Well, also because that's another thing too. It happens a lot over in fucking like Asia and shit too.
Well, that's because that's a whole nother thing though. That's like if you go on any of these fucking, if you follow anything where hobbyists or people in the know or whatever are following aviation stuff from what because I'm obviously I didn't like that, but I've read enough shit, dipped my toe into some places with all these events, and I read shit where I'm like, that's a huge thing in Asia is why a lot of these crashes and shit happen over there is because you got, all these cultures where traditionally it's like about honor and respecting your
don't
elder.
Want to be
so
late.
You can't, so a younger flight officer.
I heard the same thing.
Well, that's why this keeps happening. Yeah, I've heard it multiple times.
The thing I heard was they'll go,
you can't speak up.
We're about to run out of fuel. We need to land right now, and they'll tell them to wait, and then they just won't say anything, and they'll crash into the ocean.
Yeah, because they're like, man, I really want to say something because me and all these 200 people are going to die.
Yeah.
But I'm basically an intern. And this dude's got like 25 years in the biz. And you know what I mean? And he's old and this is Japan. So like, I can't say nothing, man. Yeah. I got to sit here with perfect posture. Yeah. And just fucking
coast this bitch into the ocean.
Yeah. Just pretend I'm fucking like my great grandfather, who was one of the last kamikaze fighters out of Kyoto. Like, fucking, I just take it like a G. With perfect posture. Not screaming. Not fucking, like, just probably sweating, but Not profusely. Not as much as I should be. Nah, that's crazy. But yeah, did you see that one though, where the B-50, like one of our nuclear bombers, one of the big, the old one, the B-52s, the giant big, like the ones that we would keep in the sky all the time to bomb Russia, in case we had to bomb Russia. I'm sorry, the Soviet Union. Bigger, better, older Russia. Fucking, one of them almost hit a fucking passenger jet. Oh, striped her clean.
Well, no, yeah, I'll get that last little bit out of there.
And the fucking passenger jet had to do like a crazy maneuver. Like, I think I read something like they were descending at like something crazy, like 2,500 or 300 or 3,000. Feet. Like, I'm assuming per second. And they came within
that'd
like
be a mile a second.
And they came whatever.
That's like a nosedive.
What? Yeah, he basically had to throw it in a nosedive, and then I think I saw where he like started pulling out of it was like 2,500 feet or meters or whatever this is. Like, you know what I mean? So he was literally one more second or maybe it was minute. Maybe it's per minute. I don't know. I feel like
I don't think it's per minute.
It's probably per second. I feel like they were about a second away. Like he was one more full second at the speed at the maximum. Maybe he started leveling it out. But when he was, I think it was at its greatest, in like nose down the most, it was going about that much down per second. And then when he started to level off and come out of it, it was a whole thing. Like he had to go down and basically get behind it. Because there's another thing I was reading, like he can't get in a certain part above or below or something behind it because of the wake. That could have still caused the crash.
The wake from
so he had to do this. He had to do like fucking military fucking dogfight maneuvers to like get out of the way of this thing. Like, cause he like looked out his window and saw it. Like, cause yeah, there was no radar. Cause yeah, dude, you didn't see it. It was on TikTok and all that shit. Where like he's over the lady's filming her lap. I mean, he's doing like. Maybe he's standing up from him, but you can hear his voice, and he's explaining what happened. And he's super calm, but you can tell he's pissed off. And he's like, yeah, so basically what happened there was, he's like, some of you probably saw it coming. He said, those of you like on the right side of the plane or whatever probably saw it coming at us.
I thought you were going to die.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. And then they definitely, like, someone in the comments I was reading on one thing was, like, at the way that from the data or whatever, that he went down and moved and shit, these people, they said even if they were strapped in, even if they were all buckled, he said like something about the forces and the G's or whatever. Yeah. Like they would have felt that something was like they would have felt like they were going straight. Like
if it's even anything close to 3,000 feet a second, if they were moving down and he pulled out of that, I'm assuming that's probably close to at least 2, if not 3.
But before the pulling G's, out of it, just the dipping down.
Well, that would make you feel weightless. Which, if you weren't buckled in, would have been a real trip. For a second, you just start floating up and like, what? And you look out of the window and you're going sideways and you're like,
yeah. And then you slam back down like ass onto the.
Your 100-pound body now weighs in excess of 300 plus pounds. Yeah. Somebody could probably fracture a few discs going through that. Especially some old lady or some shit, hunched over and some shit, and she starts getting pulled down.
There was one last year, and maybe it was still this year, over in Europe, and then where some old dude or old lady died because they had a bunch of bad turbulence or something, and fucking they weren't buckled yet, and the fucking dude went up and smacked his head, and that was it.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, bro. So, like, if you hit just right, or came down just right, or whatever, because you weren't buckled, that everyone on that plane lives, that pilot pulled off some crazy hero shit, but you die. Like, from blunt trauma. Like, that sucks, dude. Fuck planes. I don't want there's nowhere I need to go that far where I'm like, yeah, I'll risk, like, I know driving is way more,
I've only flown once.
It's obvious, but yeah, like, me too.
And that was because it would have been impossible to do what we were trying to do had we driven, because we were trying to bring back 2 vehicles from the south. So it'd be kind of hard to have 3 people and drive one down there and then have one of them not drive all the way back.
You gotta hire somebody.
The whole purpose that we were going.
You gotta hire a driver.
Drive. I ain't got that kind of money, bro.
Don Toretto type.
I really almost had to take an extra day off work from that. It's fucking... they planned this out for like 2 or 3 months beforehand, And he was like packing up shit the whole time and blah, blah. And he was getting this done and he was throwing this away and all this and everything. So my idea was, and he said he was going to have some friends come and help load the truck and shit like this. And so,
Of course.
my understanding was that we were going to get there, and like the day before we got there, he would just throw all of his shit into the back of the U-Haul with his buddies or whatever. And then he would just like have a little tiny suitcase for shit to wear on the trip back up or whatever. And the next morning we would jump in the thing at 6 o'clock in the morning and start heading home. Well, I get there and not only is his shit not even packed up, there isn't even a U-Haul that's rented.
Oh, I would have left.
We were there for 2 days.
I would have fucking left.
I wanted to be there for less than 24 hours.
I would have fucking
We
left.
were there for 2 days.
I would have left everybody who didn't want to leave with me immediately. I'd have been like, look, this wasn't part of the deal. I'm fucking living. Because, that's a bitch move. He knew you were coming and they'll do it anyway. Her boyfriend will take care of it. And my grandson. Like,
no, it was me and her.
There you go. Like, he'll fucking buck up and do it because, what is he going to do? Just turn around? He already drove the length of the East Coast. No, fuck that. Me, spiteful, petty me, I would have, on principle.
Ooh, I didn't have a way to drive back without the U-Haul. That's what I drove back.
That's true. I would have been like, give me the keys. And then I would have hopped in that bitch and drove it back. I remember we haven't loaded it. I'd be like, that sucks because it should have been fucking loaded. Like, yeah. I'm heading back. Yeah, I would have immediately driven back up the length of the East Coast, dude.
Up and shit, and all kinds of shit. It was wild. I was over the moon, beyond pissed. She knew it.
That's about, of course, they always know. That's about the only reason I'm looking forward at this point because
and then we get back and within like a fucking week or some shit, she fucking said some shit about fucking he did something. I forget what it fucking was or something. Like he fucking took out the garbage or some shit. He did some fucking stupid shit. And she was like, you should tell him thank you for doing that. Blah, blah. I'm like, after we just spent almost $1,000 to bring him here and are housing him for free and had to do most of the work that should have been done before we showed up, I should thank him for doing that.
Yeah.
Because what's weird is I haven't gotten a thank you. I still to this day haven't gotten a thank you. What's crazy for any of it.
You know what I don't do is fucking thank somebody like I thank my son when he fucking takes out, like throws away his trash or puts his dishes away type thing. Like, thank you for doing that. So I reinforce that because otherwise he ain't gonna do it and won't because he doesn't, he doesn't fucking...
He's a kid.
You don't come out with like, oh, I should put this in the dishwasher. No, they're dirty fucking, they're pigs, basically. They're little piglets. They just leave shit. They're dirty. They're germy. It's just how a kid is. We all were fucking, but yeah,
I was fairly
I'm not going to tell a fucking,
Just saying.
Yeah,
I was always told
me
that.
too, but like, you probably weren't. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, like I was.
Yeah, I was too.
Other people
also
like, you were always so, like, because
but you're gross too, still.
With, my family and shit. I wear white t-shirts and I don't get shit on them.
Yeah, I get it.
You've always been such a
But I'm saying, like, fucking. I'm not gonna tell a fucking grown man, thank you for like I'm trying to train a child.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna give him a treat because he kneeled. Like, we're not. No, cool. Thanks for doing that. Yeah, and where's my thank you? The only reason I'm looking forward to any type of relationship things like that in the future, it's to, basically fuck it, like just be petty, is it just because I'm at that point now where, yeah, if something like that happens, I'm going to go, oh no, I'm going to do exactly what I said, like on principle, because you're fucking me here and you should have had this done. Yeah. No, okay, I'll just turn around. Yeah, I will actually. Yeah, I drove all the way down here. There's no way I wouldn't possibly just, fuck it and help you out. No, because you're a dick and you're just doing it to fuck. Like, you're expecting me to do all this when you could have had your buddies. Like, you could have just done this yourself. You could have done this yourself over the course of a couple days or the week that you knew I was coming down or whatever.
The weird thing is we all of a sudden got all the shit that had to be done in like less than 2 days. But there was like 2 months where it couldn't have gotten done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you fucked me, had me drive down here just to have me do all the work. No, on the expectation that, yeah, he would never just turn around, So, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. If I'm put in that situation by someone ever again, where it's something like, yeah, dude, help me out. And then it's, actually you do all the load because there's no way, you already came out here, you already committed, you took the time off to help me and do this or whatever. He's not going to. He'll show up and he'll just fucking do it. No, I'll just fucking at my expense. Like, you just fuck it right back, whatever it is, right back up the Eastern Seaboard, right back home, whatever the situation is. Like, I'll end that fucking friendship, relationship, whatever. Because I'm like, nah, you're not going to fucking fuck me because I'm just going to oh, he's a pushover. He's going to he'll just do it because, sunk cost fallacy. He already drove all the way here. No, I'll drive all the fucking way back. And guess what?
That cost hard.
The whole way back, I'm going to be texting and calling and leaving voicemails to whoever's involved ass like, hey, by the way, you owe me gas money now. Like, I'm not even greedy, just like half of it, like one half of the trip. But like this leg that I'm taking from there back right now. But that's on you. I know. I don't care that you're pissed. I'm pissed too.
I'm more pissed.
Money. Yeah, I'm quite pissed. And I'm right on principle. Again, I'm standing on business. What do they say? It's not clocking to you, but I'm standing on business. I'm like, I'll see you back in New York, maybe. But if I do, you better have my whatever $100 in gas money. Minimum. I'd also like pain and suffering. Like hey, I'm sorry I was a dick money and put you through that. But most people ain't going to see it that way. They're just going to be like, I can't believe you just left us there and you didn't help and you drove all the way back. And then you're expecting us to pay gas. You're supposed to help move. No, fuck you. I'm supposed to help you move. You should be bending over backwards for me because I'm a person who's helping you move. Nobody likes helping people move. What?
I do it anytime, but I don't like doing it.
Oh, I've done it.
Sucks.
I've done it enough where it's like, next
Even
time.
if it's like the perfect time of year to move and it's like 60 or something out, I'm still sweating balls and shit.
Yeah, you're sweating.
And people's fucking basements and shit, or grabbing shit out of their crawl space or some dumb shit. And yeah, it's all
old
dusty
shit.
as fuck.
Yeah, you're all dusty. It sticks to you.
Fucking, you're halfway bringing a box and you're almost about to put in a thing. And they're like, oh wait, that's garbage. And I'm like, cool.
And then what? You get a couple pizzas and some beer maybe at the end? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro.
I don't like pizza or beer.
No, give me fucking a small 100 at least. It's like, nah, yeah, fucking then hire movers. But yeah, exactly. Like, how many of us did you bring? Usually it's one or two people helping out, if at all, if it's not movers. So like, yeah, one moving company, especially in this day and age with inflation and everything else going up, is going to be $200. Fucking nobody probably. It might be something, but it's going to be more than that.
Way more than that.
So
it's crazy expensive to get movers.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
the two times that my mom moved, she hired movers, and both times it was obscenely expensive, and they were slow as fuck.
Yeah, we did it a couple times, and I don't remember what it was, but it was only a few hundred. Again, surprisingly small, but it was like both times. It was just one company, but it was like a couple other dudes from the city who like they had a truck, or they would go get a truck, and then they had a team.
Yeah,
and they were good. But it was cheap. And I was like, but that's how they're getting jobs. Because, like, everybody's seeing their little sign on all the fucking power fucking posts in the city on the corners and shit. Like, oh, Big Mike's Movers or whatever. $250 or $300. You know what I mean? Like, it was something dumb low. Like, but yeah, now that was years ago. So nowadays, that's what I'm saying. And again, it was not 200. You got two people helping you out. Break them off a small 100 each. Fuck out of here. Driving, let alone driving states. Should have been massaging you the whole way back. Hey, big guy, your shoulders all right? This is a tough drive. You want me to take over a little bit? You want anything at this rest stop?
Sit in a cab with her and him and the dog. That was so fun. So fun.
Wait, did you drive the U-Haul pulling the car back?
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't someone just drive the car back?
Because realistically, well, hindsight being 2020, it's probably good it wasn't driven back, because after it did get back and he waited like way longer than you're even supposed to like switch over all your shit and all that, and he finally got it inspected and shit so he could get all the shit straight in New York, it was not roadworthy.
Should have just driven like, fucking that.
And the only person that would have been driving it would have been her And because if he drove it, that would
What was
that
it?
would
Was
have
it front-wheel
defeated the
drive?
purpose. The only reason we went was so that he didn't have to drive back.
Yeah, was it front wheel drive?
Huh?
What was the car?
A Jeep.
Oh, okay, so you can put it into wheel drive. I was gonna say. Fuck that.
But she would have been able to drive that whole way. Because that we would have both that it would have realistically just been 2 people driving the whole way instead of what?
Whatever. Fuck 3 people with a dog at a U-Haul up the fucking East Coast. Fuck out of here.
Come on.
How long did it take? Back up with the U-Haul. How many stops overnight?
2.
Okay.
And if I didn't fucking put my foot down, it was gonna be 3. But I was like, no, I want to sleep in my goddamn bed tonight.
So
And
how long did you have
I
to
just
drive?
saw the sign for Binghamton. We're not about to stop somewhere and pay hundreds of dollars for a night in Binghamton.
I remember you saying
No.
that.
You're crazy.
Yeah, that's...
I can drive home from Binghamton.
Yeah,
It's one highway, bro. Get out of here.
that's crazy.
I want to sleep over in Binghamton.
That's like when I was coming back from Wildwood.
It could have probably, realistically, if we could have left at like 6 fucking a.m. like I'd like, because by the time you get out of where he lives and you get kind of like to normal people area, unless you leave early, you're going to get all the fucking heavy traffic and shit. So that's why I wanted to leave early. We didn't. So we hit all that fucking traffic and shit. And B, he started driving for some reason. We started off with him driving. I don't know why. I asked and I was not answered. And I was like, I thought I was driving.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to get this done. So like half of the first day, we did not make very much progress. And it was the most annoying thing ever to be asked repeatedly if this is the exit when you were just told last exit that it's over 100 miles.
Dude, I
was like, how on earth are you driving the vehicle? Because you just saw that last exit and you said, is this it? And I said, it's going to be over an hour. It's over 100 miles away.
dude.
And then literally the next fucking one. Oh, I wonder if that's the exit. What are we doing?
I would have freaked out.
Yeah, I put my headphones after like the 3rd or 4th one. I think it was like the 4th one. I started digging around in my bag. I was like very quick about it because I can't do this. And so I grabbed out my headphones, I popped them in, and I took out my phone, and I fucking started my little podcast, and I just put my head back like this.
Dude, I went so long. I went so long without being driven by. I think that's what it was. I had a streak of so long of not being driven by anybody else.
Yeah.
Like, not even once in a while. Like, I was just driving. The only time I was going anywhere, I was driving. So I got to this point where, in my adult life, after I started driving, now you've seen it with Tony, it's not just with people doing that shit. When I get in cars with people and we get on the highway, especially, anything like that, going on long trips especially, I can't do it. Like, I can't do it anymore. When I went to Wildwood, I did for fucking most of it. And I fucking can't do it. It was actually better than I thought it was going to be, except for the way back. But I was expecting worse. But fucking, I can't do it again. I can't deal with fucking not being in control. It fucking freaks me the fuck out. I can't do it anymore. So, we were coming back from fucking Jersey. And it was the day we left. And because the first time we drove down and I think we stopped in like Allentown and we ended up watching a baseball game, which we didn't plan on doing. And then we drove into Jersey, but like we just crossed in and we slept in like a hotel parking lot. And then, so that was the way in. When we left, and then we drove the rest of the way in the next day and got there like however many hours later to the beach and shit. When we left that day, all the traffic's leaving. So that was like hours of fucking bullshit traffic all the way out of fucking Jersey. And a lot of into PA. Well, we were almost back. It was about getting close to the border with New York and PA, where it's all just sheer drops into the river and hills and winding fucking all around.
Yeah.
And the road work. Fucking, dude, it starts pouring. It's like that hard rain, dude. Like that's in the middle of nowhere rain. Just like where your wipers can't keep up.
Yeah.
And fucking, it was doing that for a while.
dude, they started well, yeah, for a little bit. Probably right about at the top of PA. Because that was when I think they started talking about. They're like, oh, maybe we should just find somewhere to stay for the night. I'm like, I can see, because both of them were talking about how they could not see.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can see the lines in the road. I can't see much else, but I can see taillights and I can see the lines on the road. And that's all I fucking need, because I can just stay a distance behind the dude in front of me until he turns off, because we're on one road. Eventually they're going to turn off and then I'm just going to follow the line.
Yeah, my point. So we crossed into New York because it was the home stretch. I think we were between Binghamton and Cortland. And my boy, like, it was somewhere around there. It might have still been PA. I don't know. But my buddy fucking was, like, freaking out. Like, and still going, like, 65, though. Maybe 55, 60. But, like, downhill, fucking, so still southern New York and shit. It's high hills and shit. And fucking going straight downhill. It's pouring. I'm worried about a hydroplane. That's all I'm worried about. And then the fact that he's still going so fast. And he's like,
I'm surprised I've never hydroplaned with how fast I was driving down south. Both times when I've driven back from down south, we've gotten rain, like pretty good fucking rain. The last time, we literally left the day that storm hit. That like still has them without power and shit. North Carolina or South Carolina, whichever one it is.
Yeah.
That we left that day, it hit that night or whatever it was. And like we kind of not, I don't know if it's that exact storm, but we got some pretty good rain leaving and shit. And when I'm up here, I do like maybe like 6 or 7 miles less than the speed limit when it's raining real fucking hard. But when I'm down south, because fucking roads are so wide and shit, I still do like 5, 7 over.
Yeah, so
I've never hydroplaned.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's what I'm worried about. For the day,
because he's still doing like full highway speed basically.
Is that on you or me?
Me. And he's fucking bugging out, and he's still maintaining speed. And like the way he's like, I can't see the road, and I'm like, watch. I'm telling him, bro. I'm like, yo, go left, because he's like, I can see he's going over the white line, and I'm like, dude, like, how do you not see? So I told him. And I had to tell him, like, dude, you don't have to go the speed limit if you don't want to. Put your hazards on and stay in the right lane. And he's like, well, I'm worried about someone hitting me. And I'm like, they will come up on you and they will go around. I was like, just fucking stay in the right lane. I was like, take the next fucking exit from whatever. We hit an exit, pulled into a gas station. I was like, I'm driving the rest of the way back. And I fucking through the storm, like big lightning and shit, all the way through like fucking Lafayette, Tully, up all the way. I was like, dude, we're getting home tonight. Like, I'm not sitting somewhere waiting for the storm. It rained the rest of the night. It was storms the rest of the night. Like we drove back because I had him pick me up from work at the beginning of the trip. Drove back to my fucking job. Fucking, I got in my car and I was like, dude, see ya. Good luck getting home. Like, it's local roads. Like, dude, I was like, come on, dude. Literally, like, I was terrified because I'm like, dude, right, like, guiding him. And I'm like, slow down. He's like, I can't go any slower. I'm like, you can go as slow as you want. Put your hazards on.
With 95% of the people that I've ridden with, I'm normally pretty good. I don't think I bug out or nothing. I don't think that like they do anything that like is like gonna fucking cause anything to happen. So I'm normally pretty chill. But there is at least one person that when I ride with, I'm constantly like, yo, hold on, it's a red light. I'm like, yeah, you don't drive through those. Come on now. I'm like,
no, I can't stand that shit. I can't stand being like, yo. And most of the time they're like, I got it, I see it. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't seem like you did. And then there's other times they're like, and I've been caught too, you know what I mean? I've been probably with you.
I've slipped up once or twice and fucking ran a fucking stop sign. But when I do, it's at like 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, whatever,
and it's like
whatever it is.
A neighborhood.
It's not something crazy, but it's like
I'm like fucking looking at something. Like I'm
once in a while, someone catches you like, yo, you can't merge. There's a dude right there. And like, oh shit, I didn't even see him. Like trying to something like, you know, I've been caught, but it's not frequent. But it's like a lot of people. I feel like
I'm pretty good.
People that got me freaked out. I feel like about it, and the fact that I went so long without having anybody driving. That probably fucked me up. But you know, it feels like with certain people, it's multiple times every fucking trip. Right, where I'm like, yo, and they're like, I got it, and I'm like, yeah, but like you were, you know, let me change the music on your phone, bro. Like I don't want to die this way. I got kids.
Well, that's one thing that I don't ever fuck around my phone while I'm driving.
No, like you stop and you change something. Or who doesn't have CarPlay now?
I don't even if I didn't start my music or my video or something before that, I'm just gonna have a quiet ride now. I just don't fuck with my phone. If I get text messages, I don't fucking look at them or read them.
No, you can fucking. If I need to send a text, I can.
It fucking bugs the woman once in a
do
while
the
because
voice.
she's like, "Oh, where were you?" I'm like, "Well, I was driving home from Walmart," and she was like, "Oh, okay, I got worried because I didn't hear from you." I'm like, "Well, no offense, but I'm not gonna text while I'm driving. It's okay." Like, there's nowhere I'm driving that it's like a worrisome amount of time to not hear from somebody.
Yeah.
I take, I mean, explicit content here, but I take pretty long shits. Like, I could just forget my phone going to take a shit. You might not hear from me for like an hour or two.
When's the last time you forgot your phone?
I guess CB died.
What are you doing? What are you doing there?
What?
When's the last time you didn't take your phone to take a shit? Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure it's been a very long time since I've forgotten it, but there's once in a blue moon, I think.
Well, the only thing like that that's happened to me in years is once in a great while my phone will die mid shit, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta hurry up. Like I gotta get out of here.
Never dies. That while I'm home.
So like I can't. Maybe I should because I can focus on the pooping.
Well, I'm trying to chill and let it do its thing. That's why I got the phone. I'm like, I ain't focusing on the pooping.
That's why I got my phone. But it's when the phone dies, now I'm like, shit, dude, I can't just sit. Like, I probably should leave the phone so I can just focus on pooping. I'm not saying push. I already got a hemorrhoid, at least one. I'm not trying to push nothing. But yeah, I can't I panic. I get like that anxiety when it's like, I'm like, oh shit. Like, and it's so bad because you remember I didn't have a smartphone until like 2013, I think, like the later half of that year, probably toward the end. Mm-hmm. So like we'd be chilling, and everyone's looking at their phone, and, like on the internet doing whatever, all the appies, and I pull out my fucking
dude, it's still weird
old phone and like just look at texts to like, to look.
You don't know how weird it is.
Play Snake.
To still just to in 2025 hang out or chill with people and just they're all on the phone and like you're like there like conversing with them.
Yeah.
And they're still on the phone. I'm like,
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Huh.
I'm like, what?
Oh shit. Yeah.
I can go home and text you.
Yeah, that'd be easier. You want to do that? Like that'd be easier. We play some box.
No
you want to play some box?
I do like hanging out with some people, but no offense. And I think honestly, this hopefully feels the same way for everybody. I'm always like 100% more relaxed at wherever I'm currently calling home than I can be really anywhere else.
Yeah.
All my shit's there. Anything I need is there.
Yeah.
The food's there.
That's what I'm saying half the time. I got a routine. Like I got not like not like the world's hitting me up, but people hit me up and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" It's like, man, you got to plan this. I've already started my routine for the end of the night. I'm winding down. I'll be inside. Like tonight, this is a special occasion. We had to record because we haven't in a while. We're slacking.
Yeah.
And we're never going to get to podcast supremacy that way.
No.
To be fair, I've been tinkering with the sub so we could fucking get her hopefully out into some wider waters.
Oh,
yeah. But, but fucking, I can't, like tonight, fucking, I got Monday Night Raw's on right now. But like, we got to do this. I wanted to see you. And yeah, I can watch it back. I can fucking, but it's, sometimes I want to catch it live. Sometimes I want to sit down with my pops for a match or two, for a couple promos, and be like, oh shit, what do you think they're going to do with that? Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, I'll give you that one.
But fucking,
sometimes I wish the fucking
I don't want to be out.
would watch something that I could stand for.
You don't want to watch the fucking the OAN? You don't want to watch talk radio? Fucking.
He watches the weirdest
fucking like it.
Shit ever, dude. Sometimes just overhearing it, like it's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not even in a party and I put my headset on anyway.
Yeah. I do it. It's like the only thing, that and sports are probably the only things I could sit down and watch with my parents. Because the only other thing I think they watch, my mom doesn't watch sports. She watches fucking HGTV, Desperate Housewives or whatever. Fucking, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah.
A Little People, Big World, that type of fucking crazy shit. Who is it?
And that show is pretty wild.
Who's that guy that just got part, him and his wife? The Chris Lee Knows Best dude and his wife? He seems very outwardly like a gay gentleman. Like, it would be super obvious, but he's married to a lady with big honkers.
Yeah.
So I don't, and has been, they just got pardoned by Trump. They were doing some fraud shit or something like that.
Oh, nice.
Some white collar crimies. And,
that's good for them.
but yeah, she watches some type of TLC weird ass shows. But my point was originally the only other thing fucking they watch besides like he's got his sports and wrestling, and then they both watch. It's just that those things are Fox News all the time. I'm not sitting down and fucking having a fucking go watching fucking that effete man maybe Jesse Waters or Walters, whatever his name is. I'm not gonna listen to him talk about fucking because I walk by enough and hear it like. You know what a real man does? I'm like, what the fuck do you know? You fucking... I say it every time, too. Like, I'll stop when I hear something. I'll be like, yo, turn this bullshit off. I'm like, what? And I'll be like, that fucking baby dick fucking soft hands fucking man-child up there with his coif hair and his fucking makeup on talking about what a real man is every fucking night because he's trying to be the new... Because he got Tucker Carlson's spot. So he's got to be the new Tucker Carlson. But he's always... You know what a real man does? And they both sound like that. You know what a real man does? Like, what do you fucking know, dude? Let me feel your... Shake my hand. Let me feel how fucking soft your fucking hand is. Fucking up here newscasting with
I wear gloves and I got calluses.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're like, every night. It's like, you know what a real man does? Thanks, Fox News. You got your fucking... This fucking... Just the softest handed, limpest wristed fucking gentleman. Tucker Carlson, Jesse Waters... Fucking... Up there, like, yeah, I'm a real man.
Like, they
I'm
served ice cream some summer in fucking college or some shit.
They're fucking like
that's their experience.
Yeah, they're Nepo babies. So like, they worked at a fucking grocery store, and then they fucking got a job fucking after college in broadcasting, being on like. Remember, fucking Tucker Carlson was on like CNN or MSNBC, one of them. Whatever that show crossed. Like early on in his career, he was on Crossfire, so it was like one of these shows that was like, we got a liberal and a conservative, and they're just gonna debate every night. It's like it was Stephen A. Smith and the white dude, Skip, or whatever. It was them doing the sports arguing shit, which is what all sports shows now are.
Yeah.
But that's what it was, but for politics shit and news. Right. And that was the format. And then Jon Stewart came out one time and just fucking slapped him down. Like, and it was like, fucking, yeah. It was, he's just like, dude, you're a piece of shit. You're a hack. You're a fucking Nepo baby. Your bow tie's weird.
I do love that. I love that it's like, as comedy based and shit as it is, all of the people that have done that, like, late night show thing on Comedy Central.
Oh, the Daily Show shit?
Yeah. They're all actually, like, pretty somewhat intelligent individuals.
More so you think than like, yeah, anybody you're watching
especially
on Fox
for the
News
silly
or
stupid
CNN.
jokes that they do and shit. You're like, no, they're retarded. But then they actually like they get down to facts about shit.
Yeah, it's kind of sad when one of the most informative people about the news is a guy who's doing a comedy program and he's British. It's like John Oliver is like fucking one of the most researched. He did?
Yeah.
Dude, they're really bringing
he didn't, or not John. Wait,
Colbert
not John.
did.
Yeah,
Colbert
did. That's
yeah.
I'm bad. Wow.
But it's not even, they're getting rid of the whole show.
Yeah, that's why I was going to say he's going to get canceled.
Isn't his program, the channel he's on, wasn't that Johnny Carson shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're ending that shit? That's pretty fucking crazy. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
You see a fucking good old President Blondie. I got the cane sugar back in Coke.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we getting Mexican Coke in America.
Have to fucking try it again.
Yeah, you can buy them things at some grocery store still, or bodegas and shit. Or soon it'll all taste like that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When it all tastes like that, I'll have to buy one again.
Yeah. You know what that means, though?
Let's see.
Gotta get real sugar again. You know what that means?
More
Coke Squads are back, baby. Time to destabilize some Latin American countries. Guess what? We're back. We need way more of this. We have to make all the American Coke with cane sugar again. And them
the biggest consumers of soft drinks in the world.
Yeah, like we need a shit ton just for like fucking West Virginia alone. So they can't drink the water there or a lot of PA. So those people just subsist on Coke and burrs and burgers, cold burgers and Cokes. So
Cold burgers. And
guess what,
Cokes.
Cuba, democracy coming to you, finally. The long-suffering Cuban people
Have
will
you
be
ever
free.
wanted a taste of freedom?
Yeah. Well, guess what?
Real freedom.
You can watch the taste of real freedom be brought right home to Cuba if you please remove yourself from any military or state installations for your safety.
Stay home.
We're gonna drop a big old piece of cement on the roof of your building, and that's your warning. That's the dummy bomb. Get the fuck out when you hear that. When the top roof comes in a little bit and we squish like the people on the tippy top floor, when you hear that shit, you get the fuck out because we're about to drop the real bomb. Because we have to liberate Cuba now.
I need some sugar.
You got, yeah. Mommy needs some sugar. She needs it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck he said. Need some fucking sugar. Dude, you see how many tariffs we're paying?
Is there any progress on putting the Coke back in Coke?
I don't think he likes the drugs. That's the thing. He's not that cool. Yeah. He's not that
We're not
cool.
kicking it. I thought we were just kicking it old school here. Taking
No.
it back to the good old days.
Oh, no. We're only taking it back to certain good old days.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, like post
Coke back in the Coke would have been crazy.
post Reefer madness. but pre civil rights. That's the sweet spot they're trying to hit. That's the sweet spot. When they say make America great again, we got to take it back to the old days. There's a real sweet spot. It's like Zoot Suit riots. That's what they're like. Yeah, when blacks and Mexicans start getting a little too crazy with the fashion senses, we fucking riot and kill a few of them. Like that's where they want to take us back to. You know what Zoot Suit riots are?
I'm sure I've heard of it.
It was like people were beating the shit out of kids and minorities or whatever because they were wearing this new fashion. So American servicemen and white Angelenos attacked and stripped children, teenagers, and youths. It was 2 youths who wore zoot suits, ostensibly because they considered the outfits, which were made from large amounts of fabric, to be unpatriotic during the rationing times of World War II. So they're just beating the piss out of it. And that was the reason. They were beating the piss out of all these minority kids.
Because they're made of a lot of fabric.
Yeah, because they were fucking being too ostentatious with their fashion sense. So that's what I'm saying. That's the sweet spot they want to get back to. They're like, you dress better than me.
So that's crazy.
Yeah, dude, isn't that fucking crazy though? Cruising, you gotta be careful with that thing. Be whipping.
Wow.
Be fucking whipping.
Whatever. That fucking little motorboat's been humming around.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of fashion,
Zoot suits?
fucking
What, did you find a fucking...
these goddamn fucking hippies. I don't know why I didn't pay attention to this. Fucking got these stupid pants to try to go with, my other fucking bullshit, right? They're so goddamn fucking hippie. They don't have fucking pockets, bro. There's no ass pocket.
What's
There's
that?
no side pocket. That's a little string thing that makes them bigger because there's just a
No,
string.
this little pocket.
No, that's a cut so they get bigger and smaller.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's no pockets. What's
Yeah,
that?
so
These fucking
you bought
crazy
girl
hippies.
pants. You bought girl pants.
I was gonna get. That's why I was gonna use these to get into that because I was like, I wonder if they're part of this fucking female conspiracy shit because fucking I know all my woman's fucking pants and shit never have fucking pockets or anything, and it's completely bullshit. Or when they do, they give them the littlest fucking pocket in the fucking world, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can put like a lighter in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you
exactly.
doing?
That's exactly they
What,
put like a
why
lighter
are
or a
these
chapstick
women
in there.
spending so much fucking money on
purse.
this bullshit? This is just
Because
designed
you
to
have
fuck
a purse. You get your purse, baghead. You got your fancy little lady pants now that don't have pockets. Now
They're
you got,
men's pants.
now you
Well, they're unisex.
you probably do because you're a little
all of the stuff.
you're a
that
little
they
hype
make is
beast, so
unisex.
you probably do already. You got one of those. What do they call it? Well, you know what I'm talking about? Those fucking backpacks that you like sling over and under in a fucking arm. But it's a fanny pack, but they don't wear it on a fanny. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you get one of them.
I have a lime
I'm sure
green
it
one.
is Supreme or something.
No.
Yeah.
It's just a lime green one.
Yeah, so you can't do that.
It kind of matches my backpack and my lunch
That's what
bag
you got to
for
do.
work.
You got to do that or get a
Dude,
real purse.
I should show you what I bring to fucking work every day. You would geek.
Hit it with a purse. Hit it with your purse. What do you bring?
I bring this gigantic ass fucking backpack and this gigantic ass fucking lunch bag, bro.
See, I should have just brought my backpack with me. I don't. Other people did all the time, and I never did. I would leave mine in my car.
I think
And
I
then-
carry like twice as much as literally any other person.
You would be surprised.
No, out of the, when
I'm
we
talking-
stand
yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
circle, nobody's got.
I'm saying I work with some dudes who would
as most they got like
you
a
could
little
tell their
rolling
backpack
cooler.
was heavy. Like,
Oh, it's
you know, that's what I'm saying. I would leave my shit in my car and I would load out, and then I would drive back around the building to the parking lot, and I would pull up to my car and I would go grab my shit. Like I would grab this fucking right here.
Fucking
I
around.
would grab the
wasting
Ninja
time.
Turtles, Mutants in Manhattan CD case, and I would fucking grab my weed and I would grab a blunt and grab a lighter, and I'd fucking go back, hop in my van, and I'd go on out. And then when it was break time or lunchtime, fucking park the van and fucking sit in the back on some fucking totes and fucking, or a big package, fucking use the thing and fucking little
You're
counter.
bad. You're so bad.
Sheesh out the van.
They did hear me out about the one fucking van I was bitching to you about though, because I got it again the other day.
What was wrong with
and
it?
it smells just fine.
Oh yeah, it stank.
Oh, like piss.
Ooh, somebody peed in it.
I think so. I don't know how else it would get that fucking strong. It was wild, and there wasn't like any like fucking crazy random bottles or anything or nothing like that in there. It was fucking strong.
Guy?
It was pungent.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, it
That's
was fucked.
That's terrible. Where'd you go today?
My usual like Fairmount.
Damn.
Salve-ish.
You just stick
That's
in
kind of
Fairmount.
like I think like my area airport.
That's good. My
I mean,
area
it's
was
kind of technically there's like two different ones. I get one where it's split up into like two parts, and then I get one where it's all kind of lumped together. But they're both like kind
fuck,
of the
man.
same area roughly. Sometimes I cross over and I'll see one of the guys like sitting on break, or just the other day I was sitting taking a break,
Can't let the brand new ones go.
or just the other day.
yeah,
$300 for them things.
a little rusty.
I'm not gonna have the brakes. Should have put. I probably got the brakes out there. The old ones. They're just bought to the pad. Should put them on. Cause that'd be a nice metal to clean them off quicker.
Yeah, metal. It'll clean them right off.
Huh?
Oh, my bad. What were you saying?
You're good. Just the other day, I was sitting on break, and one of the other drivers had pulled up, and they stopped, and they looked over, and he had his door open. I don't know why he fucking does that thing, yelling at him about his fucking door, but he had his door open, and so I rolled my window down, and he was like, "Are you looking for me?" And I was like, "No, I'm on break, man." And he was like, "Oh, okay," and he just fucking zoomed off again. I was like, "Man, dude, I'm
Yeah,
jealous."
I've had to do that before, where I had to go find somebody, and there's like another van, and you're like, "Oh, this must be like on the way to the address they gave you," and you're like, "Oh, this has got to be him, sweet." And then you pull up, and they're like, "I ain't getting rescued." "Oh, I'm getting rescued." And I'm like, "Oh, what's your name?" And they're like, "This," and I'm like, "Shit, I'm looking for this." And then I fucking keep going. And that's the thing. Every time I would get a rescue, it was never the first address they would give me to meet them at. It was never there. I'd have to stop at that house and just pull up. That house that already got a package dropped off, and they're always staring at you. And stop and pull over, put your heads on, fucking text back to dispatch or call or whatever, and be like, "Where the fuck is he now?" And then they'd be like, "Oh, go to this one," and then hopefully you catch up to him there.
The few I've done have been fine.
Because I would fuck with people like that too, because I would go out of order. So like if I'm allowed,
I
like
don't really go out.
yeah, I will go out of order sometimes.
I mean, if it's something really blatant, like there's in the area I got today, I checked it, and I ended up just wasting like a few seconds because they actually weren't getting the package today. But any other fucking day of the week, I drive by this fucking house like 3 fucking times. and then it ends up being like in the hundreds.
Yeah.
But I'm driving by it
Yeah.
in like the fucking
That's what I'm
40s,
saying.
and
So
I'm like,
I would hit that.
if it's super
I hit
obvious,
that.
I'll hit those.
But I also would
other
do
than
shit.
that, I don't go like, oh, this one's got a time on it. I don't give a shit about time.
I would also do
fuck.
shit like if it was like something heavy or annoying, I'd be like, all right, well,
I
I'm not.
know.
I know that's coming up, so I'm not gonna do that bag for a minute. Like I know that overflow that's really stupid is with that bag there, and I'm not doing that bag now. Like I'll skip behind that bag. I don't give a shit because I'm also that puts me back out because I'm like I should be following the thing because most of the time it's not perfect, but it will keep you in the same area. So I drive like 3-4 minutes out of my way to that next block, the next bag or whatever, and then you still have to go back. So it's taking you more. And that way I don't end up having rescue, hopefully. But that's how I used to do it. And I was like, nah, you ain't gonna fucking, I'm not doing my job and then doing somebody else's.
I think I slowed it up just enough today. I think if I still kept fucking going at morning pace, I think I would have been rescuing and I would have fucking probably just been getting home.
You know what, you gotta, they probably don't let you because you work there. But I was gonna say you should try double dip, sign up for that, get on that Amazon Flex waiting list. See,
after I shift my job,
yeah, and then you fucking go, you get in your car and fucking stay in the parking lot.
The fucking all the fucking red vest dudes that be chilling there sometimes be like, "What's up?"
And
I'm
you put on a mustache. You put on a mustache disguise over your mustache so it's bigger. They're like, you work here? And they're like, you're not supposed to do that. You'd be like, no, I moved to this country. This is the only work I can get. I'm from Italy.
Well, you know, because like I park out was at a village, so like I just literally drive around like through their parking lot and everything.
You just go get in your car after you park your van. You go in, you get checked out or whatever, return your phone and shit. Walk back out the door, side door to your car, spark up a cigarette, turn on a Flex app, wait for a fucking block.
That'd be terrible.
Oh,
they would probably be able to find out about that super easy though, because I'm sure
you can't do it.
I'm sure they use the same fucking people to do the paychecks.
Yeah.
So they'd probably be like, this person got two
I don't know.
accounts.
I think those people just get it direct deposited, like if you were doing DoorDash.
Yeah, but it's still the same company that's processing.
Probably.
It.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're gonna tell one of the two employers that you have two accounts.
Yeah, it's probably just a policy thing where you can't do it. But that's what it'd be funny. You could just fucking hop on your car and be like, you know what? I ain't got shit going on tonight. Let's fucking see if I can get this next fucking wave if there's anything in it. Cause it pops up on Reddit sometimes. I'll see their little fucking subreddit and it'll be people being like, yo, I got this, whatever, 3.5 hour block and it's for this much money, but they didn't have it or something works. It always works out where the people are like, so I didn't have to do it, but I got paid for it because I showed up. Oh, it's just free $120 or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I'd be down for that.
Yeah. Cause
especially if I'm there.
Yeah, I did that.
On my way home, I make an extra fucking $100.
I did a Walmart Spark, or I think it's called Walmart Spark. I did that for a little bit because my brother was telling me that he was doing it and he was making mad money. Because he makes fucking mad money in all these little things he tries because he does it perfectly. He throws his effort in, does it like a job. But I was like, well, let's get some extra money. So I got on the waiting list for that and then I got into it.
So really,
and I
wanted the way to just essentially make free money. Well, I mean, you have to do the work, but get an electric vehicle, go do flex deliveries, charge at a public charger, and then just keep doing that repeatedly.
Yeah.
Because then you never pay for the electricity, and you're just doing the physical labor. It's all profit.
You don't pay for the electricity. Where are you getting? Where are you
any
charging
of these
your car?
public fucking Tesla things? You can use them for whatever now.
Free?
Yeah.
They don't charge you. You don't have to put in a card for the hour. That's insane.
It's like some network thing. It's to try to get people to buy them.
That's crazy.
For a minute, it was like, well, for a minute, it just worked for each individual brand normally. But now something Tesla did or something, or maybe it was I don't know. So they all did some things, so now they all work with everybody. You might have to get an adapter.
Yeah.
But other than that,
because there's the supercharger. The Tesla is like a supercharger. I hear it's like it'll charge like way quicker. But so you're telling me you can buy an electric car now? You don't even have to get it hooked up at your house. You don't have to get the thing because you could just be like, well,
I mean, it would
as long as I stopped
smart.
As long as I stopped every day at the library or whatever.
You
or the
use
fucking
public ones.
yeah, that's
There's
crazy.
public ones that you don't pay for.
Oh shit, I might actually have to get an electric whip.
And you just gotta chill there and you just roll a fucking blunt, smoke a blunt, and then fucking have some things so it dings at you, and like, oh, alright, go unplug it.
I don't like how they're so quiet though.
I kinda, because either, no matter what, it's gonna be on all day. After a full day, I do much more enjoy not having heard the van run for like 9 hours straight than
Nah, you're crazy.
I don't.
If you're not breathing in a little bit of exhaust, how do you know you're alive? How do you know?
By all the pain that I'm feeling, it's enough.
If you just stood by that tailpipe a little bit, you forget about some of that pain. You go a little dizzy.
Crushed? That was good.
What?
I said I crushed it.
Crushed it. What time?
I feel like it did good.
Oh shit!
Huh?
What time we at?
For like 110.
Damn. Not bad. Not bad. A little bagger. Hey, listener, are you the type of guy who is thinking about calling her? Well, don't. Instead, buy diesel fuel and styrofoam and make napalm. That'll show her.
That'll show her good. That'll show her right up her alley.
Brought to you by NoThot-Grumman.
Hey, now. You don't want to anger certain people, all right? Because yeah. Any publicity is good publicity. They don't handle it with publicity. You just don't exist.
Fucking.
They're like, oh damn, we were transporting this thing and it fell on their house. It's weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's terrible. We're gonna pay out their family a couple million. They'll be all right. But
Yeah,
they're toast.
the missile worked perfectly though.
Yeah. The whole neighborhood gone.
Yes, it just as intended. So that's good. Silver lining. Do a good rap name. NoThot-Grumman. NoThot-Grumman. There you go. How many rap fans do you think could get it? Oh, that's dope. Like NoThot, like the fucking defense contract. That's sick.
I mean, with all these little beef things and the whole drill music having like sneak disses and shit in it, I feel like if it's any, I feel like they'd figure it out.
Yeah, I'll come.
Because people dig into the shit about like the shittiest little street beefs too.
Instead of
between nobodies.
That's what I'll do. I'll start a beef with some other fucking little. What are you? Instead of making gun noises, I make like fucking missile noises and like shit like that. Like none of this pop 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 boom boom shit. Just fucking missile noises.
No, you gotta get real good at it. So you can do that one that uses electricity and shit. Fucking shoots out like fucking 300 shots in like 2 seconds.
Ooh, that'd be a gun, like a mini gun though, a cannon, auto cannon, like the.
Well, it kind of works the same way as a bomb.
That shit, like the A-10s.
It kind of just sounds like a drone almost. One of those, like, there's so many fucking. They're all firing. There's literally like 2 or 3 rounds being shot out of the
it's an auto cannon
at the same time.
Yeah, it's like the what are they? The Hawks, or what do they call them? Warhawks or something? The A-110s or A-10s. They're like fucking. I think they're fixed wing planes. Or is that not fixed wing? Not fixed wing. Propeller. They have propeller, and they're fucking. So they're a little more vulnerable, but like in Iraq and shit, and our little adventures in the Middle East, it doesn't really matter. So they just fucking swoop in.
They're shooting at us
and they make that noise. Yeah. So
we specifically designed the plane to be able to withstand AKs because that's all it's gonna overtake.
But no, it was originally like all this shit that we were using over there was for the fucking planes of Eastern Europe to fucking be swooping in on fucking tanks and using that gun to fucking Swiss cheese them.
They're weak from the top.
Oh, if I could get really good would be if I could learn how to do like
That's
fucking.
the crazy thing I don't get is fucking whenever you play these fucking war games and all this shit, and they got all these super realistic tanks and shit and all this, I'm like, how come every goddamn tank in this fucking game has a weak spot? I was like, why hasn't anybody ever like just designed a tank that's not weak from any fucking angle?
Yeah,
what kind of fucking magic do you need?
Dummies.
Because like it all works in different. Like some of them the gun thing is like its strong point, but like the tracks could get hurt. But other ones like the tracks are like near invulnerable. I'm like, why don't you just put all the good parts together in one tank, retard? I thought you were trying to win.
Yeah.
Why are you always leaving like a kill spot? You fucking big dummy.
Why don't they make shit indefensible?
Man, I can make a good tank.
I mean, are they stupid? Are they stupid? Are they not trying to win the war?
Like, look, that weak spot? No, cover that up with this. You're like, what?
Just put some fucking more metal here, dude. Come on. Just make it heavier. Okay, so put a bigger engine. Who cares? Make it bigger. Make it the size of a fucking drugstore. Who cares?
Yeah. What do we do? Put 2 fucking guns on it so they don't know which one to shoot.
Make it like a house with a bunch of guns. Just make it like, you know how them ships used to be back in the day and they had cannons on every fucking side? Yeah, just do that, but a house.
And the tires, just solid metal. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Use cannons. Just put a bunch of cannons in that bitch. Like old school ones.
Just spinning something like Gatling guns.
My buddies, they just fucking saved all the horses. They freed them all out of chattel slavery. So they're fucking available. So we'll put them back in it to pull the fucking carts around full of cannonballs behind the tanks.
You have to flip them upside down so that the roof is touching, so that the people operating it, the centrifugal force will allow them to stay in their seat to operate it, though.
Yeah, we'll make it huge, bro. It's huge. It just spins. It's on a platform with wheels, but it also rotates on that. So looks like a half a beehive. Hey,
well, it could be really like a beehive too. You could deploy a shit ton of drones out of it.
Ukraine, if you're listening,
hit us up for some tight fucking tank design.
We got some fucking sweet idea. I know the fucking drones are making tanks obsolete. Our idea is just make one that the drones can't get through. This thing will
deploy the drone.
Like how much?
That's why I was just like a beehive.
Oh yeah, so you have drones in there too with your dudes?
You could literally make the top look like a fucking beehive and then have all of them just come out like fucking bees.
And they buzz. You make sure they buzz.
They start freaking the fuck out. Like anytime they hear like bees in the future, they have like flashbacks.
Hold on. You got guys in there operating the cannons. And then you release the fucking drones. And with the drones, you release actual bees. Come on, Ukraine. You want to end this war or what? How much do Russians hate bees? Siri. Is that a lot?
Man.
Whoa, let's start that stereotype. Russians are mad afraid of bees.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
I heard.
You ever see a Russian?
Russian, I heard that they're built different.
Dude, they are.
But
they're crazy. They're
part
fucking
of them being built different.
They're wild.
They are the most afraid of bees.
Yeah, dude.
It's wild.
It's
crazy how afraid of bees they are.
They almost lost that fucking second Chechen war because the fucking Chechens were just fucking releasing bees.
Yeah.
But then they imported a bunch of fucking them bee suits. Them fucking beekeeper suits, and they were good to go. But see, they probably don't, they're running low on supplies. Bet you they don't still have those beekeeper suits. So Ukraine, murder hornets.
Oh, dude, no, they got those Japanese things. They're big and they fucking kill everything.
Oh, shit. They got, Gundam bees? There's bee Gundams?
Basically. It's like if you put a regular, like, wasp in, like, a fucking big-ass Gundam.
It's like a kaiju, but it's super small. So, and there's a bunch of them.
I swear to God, as far as, like, the visual representations I've seen.
There you go.
Their head is as big as, like, some of our bees.
That's dope.
Like, the smaller bees. Not the big bees, but, like, the smaller little bees you see once in a while flying around, and you don't really gotta, like, swat them, because you're like, oh, that's a little baby. He didn't do that shit.
So...
Like, their head is like that size.
Yeah, that's what you do. You load up a bunch of drones, one-way drones with these fucking Japanese. They can't be murder bees. They got to be something cool. Fucking no.
I think that's what they call them. Japanese murder hornets?
If they're even bigger. Are they Japanese? I thought the murder hornets were something else.
Well, it's an invasive species, and they got them down south now.
Well, I think these annihilator bees, we got to fucking unleash them.
We got to pump them up. Yeah. And now they're the annihilator.
You know what?
Because we're not naming the bees.
Ukraine,
you know Trump ain't going.
Make a bigger bee. Make these bees.
Trump will shut
bigger.
that down.
Make these bees. Get these bees and genetically engineer them, genetically modify them to be the size of like a small dog, and then you unleash them. You put them in one-way drones, and you just fucking throw them at St. Petersburg, Moscow, whatever, what have you. And then fucking people were like, "Oh shit, that drone just hit that shit," but it didn't. There was no explosion. Like, well, there was no. It was almost like there's no warhead. And then all of a sudden they just, ah, what the fuck is that? Just fucking. It's the size of a. Oh god, I hit it with a chair. It got back up. And fucking, they're like out there.
It's mad.
They're out there WWE style hitting them with fucking steel chairs, and they're fucking getting up, shaking, fucking coming at them, and they can just keep stinging. So there you go. That's another free idea, Ukraine.
Yeah, make sure you give them whatever that gene is that those ones have where they don't have the barbs and the little stinger, so they can sting repeatedly.
Yeah, they can keep stinging.
Yeah. You don't want the barbs. You want them. You want repeated.
You don't want one-way bees.
Yeah, you don't want bullets. You want knives.
You need bees. You need more bees.
Bees equipped with giant thoraxes with huge stingers, and they're gonna pierce their abdomen, and then they're gonna fly onto the next host.
Free the bees.
And it's good that we're making them so big, because then when everything's over, we can easily go find them and get rid of them.
Yeah, we can dispose of the bees.
Yeah, we'll count them. We'll know how many there are.
Oh yeah, and we could probably cook them. Probably.
I mean,
fry
the
'em up.
Russians might need food after.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
I'm sure I don't care about the Russians. The Ukrainians probably will also need food. So
Well, they're winning this thing with the bees.
I mean, once they
They'll
get
probably
the bees, once
just
they
take
get the
over
bees,
Russia. These damn bees. They'll be like, "Yo, Russian people, we will get rid of the bees," and they'll be like, "All right, yep, you're
yeah,
good.
all right, dude.
Take it
We're
all."
so sick of this, dude.
I can't fucking go outside.
Dude,
I've had
like,
3 dogs eaten by a bee
yeah, like,
right in front of me. I can't even do anything.
you hit them with a
Claimed it.
spinning back fist, and they get back up. It's crazy. Fucking get them out of here. We'll give you whatever you want. Oh man, yeah, fucking. So that's pretty dope. I don't know how we got on the fucking land tanks. I don't know what we were talking about before that. Oh, because the defense contractors. Yeah. Fucking NoThot-Grumman. Debut album coming soon. No mixtape. I'm going straight to an album.
Yeah. You're not even doing an LP?
Nah, I don't dip my toe in the pool. I jump in.
I forget what all the
You
different
can't
things are.
go in the pool slow, because once you get the head of the tip there, once it touches, you might not get in all the way. You just gotta jump in, cannonball, belly flop, preferably belly flop. Really show out, a loud slap if you do it right.
Yeah.
Everybody at the party takes notice. Everybody at the function, like, ooh, who's that cool cat?
Mm-hmm.
Just hit the pool belly flop style, first one in.
Yeah.
And then you come off, fuck. And everyone's like, yeah.
No help!
People start doing
I
bad
can't breathe.
There's a fucking squirrel in the pool with you on fucking little wakeboard.
And riding wave.
Yeah. So,
Hanging time.
yeah, you know.
Or 8. How many do they have?
What?
Squirrels, toes.
I don't fucking know how many toe squirrels I have. What
Somehow
the fuck?
you are.
You think I'm the world's foremost squirrel podcaster? No, man. I'm into submarines and
Submarine accessories.
fast food items from different fast food places, all in one bag loose.
Yeah, and
Unwrapped.
paying the most for them.
Paying the most, hell yeah.
Not collecting points, not getting
Dude,
free items,
all
not
right, listen.
getting the online mobile
My
deals.
sister,
Bro, every day of the week.
oh my god, I
Every
don't
Monday
care
through
these
Sunday.
apps.
Or Sunday through Saturday. Because that's a real week. Sunday through Saturday. Every single day, 7 days in a row. I can go to McDonald's
Domingo a sábado.
and I can buy a soda of any size, because it's the same price, so obviously you get a large, for $1.40 or whatever it is after tax. And I get a free large French fry with it. The fucking large French fry itself would cost me more than that. A small French fry costs more than a fucking soda.
That's wild. You know what I did?
And you're missing out on that. Every
Fuck
day,
that.
anytime you've ever
Fries are
gone to
ass.
Mickey D's, if you've ever gone to French fry,
Ass.
you've overpaid
I don't get a french fry.
by exactly that amount.
I don't get french fries.
You go to McDonald's and you might be a fucking undercover communist.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Pollard's an
like
undercover
'em.
man of a certain faith, you might be an undercover commie.
I fucking,
I've never really seen you house like a pound of bacon.
oh. Can't eat pigs. Pigs have personality, man. Fucking, my sister told me about this hack she saw on TikTok for Chipotle.
Yeah.
And so you get one taco.
I know. Hold on.
You know what I'm talking
Can I
about?
say one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you'll remember yours. I know one good hack that works for Chipotle, but it actually works for all those restaurants that are kind of like that where you can dine in.
Yeah.
But if they also have like a little to-go thing, a real good hack is you pull up to the parking lot and you look and see if there's something up there. And if there is, you get out and you go and grab it and then you leave.
Well, that's the problem because when I went through the day, they had the shelf, and I was waiting way too long until someone else came in and went up to the counter, and he said, "What's the name?" And then he went to the back and got it. So apparently, they're getting a little smarter at some of these places. They're like, "We'll just keep it in the back." Because my sister told me about this thing where you get one taco,
Okay.
and you put whatever you want, you get in it. I mean, you could probably certain things you can't put on the side because I tried with the fajita veggies and it wouldn't let me. But rice and beans is the main thing she said. You get those on the side if you're getting them.
Two things that I don't like.
Obviously, this thing gonna work. You know, I knew you're not gonna like this, but it's interesting.
I
Listen to how cheap this is. You know how you're familiar with at least how expensive it is. It's like
I know it's pretty.
You're getting a burrito.
expensive.
It's like 14 fucking bucks probably. So
And it's filled with a bunch of garbage.
yeah, whatever. Some people like it. So
I've seen people.
You get those on the side because you get more. Because you're getting a taco, you get more. You could probably do it with the meat too. I haven't tried that yet. I don't want them to fucking stop right away being like, yo, you can't keep doing this. I feel like this is where we're going. Because there's
that the people care.
No, eventually, I think the company's eventually going to be like,
Well, yeah, but if the company's done it, then they're gone.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm switching it up at different Chipotles. I'm like, I can't. But you get the thing. You get the rice and beans on the side because they put it in those cups that will be bigger than what they'd scoop into your taco there. So you're getting more, so fill a burrito more. You get whatever else. There's an option right at the bottom before you get to the drinks, like if you're doing it online, to add a side tortilla. I thought originally it was going to be another soft taco. No, it's a whole tortilla, like a burrito. So then this fucking, well, not a second one, because it's the other one. The taco is just a little baby. You get a whole burrito tortilla, all nice, still like they put it in the thing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're getting the taco.
Yes, get the taco.
I got you.
You get a whole burrito thing. Go home, you pour all the shit in, and then you fucking fold it up. You got a burrito the size or bigger of what they'll give you. And it fucking, dude, cost me, my sister's telling me, but she gets vegetarian, so she said it was like $4. And I was like, no way. So I did it. Obviously, I get chicken or whatever. I'm getting some meat. Dude, under $6 with the tax. And I'm like, I can't get a Taco Bell burrito this big for fucking this price. I could get one maybe around this price, but it's going to be like half the size, and it's not going to be as good as like. So I'm gonna do it. I've done it 2 days in a row now. I'm just gonna do it every day until because it's fucking a lot of food for cheap. I'm like, man, it's filling me up.
Well, I'm glad you're finally fucking adapting.
And you'll be proud. It's not an app, but on the email, because you got to put in the email on the thing. I went and it's like, because I did it yesterday and I didn't do it, and today while I was sitting there waiting for too long, I was like, I clicked the. Like, you're missing out on points. Sign up for rewards. So I got rewards. So I already have free side of guacamole. Expires soon.
It'll add up. If you're doing this bullshit every day, it'll add up.
I'm using my points for this.
Shit, McDonald's and Mickey D's fucking fixed it on you, though. The whole fry thing. The whole fry thing that I was telling you about.
That's what I'm saying.
They used to give me the points for like that I purchased the fries.
Oh, no, they don't.
And it's because I was hitting it up every day. Like every week, I could get like almost a whole. Because I know how to do it real good.
Yeah.
They might fix this too, but that'd be great if they heard this and fixed that. I'm like, dude,
they're gonna hear.
They know. They know about the pod. They'll play it. Anyways. But if you order, like, say I'm gonna go pick up from the Mickey D's over by here, I'd order it now and I'll put it in because it's all based off Wi-Fi
location.
If you have the app open,
you pull up and park.
So when you pull up is when they get the thing
and they start
start making it, so it doesn't matter. But because you placed your order, then you can use your points for your free menu item and shit. But because more than 15 minutes has elapsed since you actually paid for that, now once you're there and you're parked, you can now put in another thing and get a second free item.
So you get two, you wait, and then you go in. And I got 2 orders for Corey. Right?
So and 2, so like I'll get a soda and my free fry, and then I'll get like a free fucking quarter pounder, and then if I want to, I'll use my points like after I'm done eating, and I'll get like a McFlurry or something.
Jesus.
at the same McDonald's.
It's too much. It's too much. And that's the thing. Like, I had to make sure, like, today I was lucky because I actually had money on my
But they
card.
put an end to that. Now
I don't
they
ever
only
have
give
money
you
on
the
my
points
card.
for the soda.
Dude, one of the podcasts I listened to, the guy was talking about in whatever town he lives in, he got banned from using the app, the McDonald's app, at his local McDonald's by the franchise owner. He's
What?
like, you can't do it. Because he fucking was doing it too good, like you were, and they banned him. He got
You
banned.
can't do it too good. Fix the fucking app then,
Well,
retard. What are you talking about? It's a deal.
Apparently, a franchise owner has the power to ban people from using the app.
I would take that to corporate.
Well, he
I
doesn't.
would
Yeah, I
take
don't
that
think he's
to
gonna do
corporate.
that, but I think he should try. That's hilarious because I immediately when you said that, I just thought of that. I was like, I remember them saying on one of them that he's like, one of them got banned from their local McDonald's.
If they
two of them live in the same
want to
town.
be able to use all of the cool features and shit and the abilities that they get to use with their app, I guarantee you that franchise owner signed an agreement with corporate McDonald's or whatever the fuck they call themselves. I guarantee you there's a signed agreement that there's a whole bunch of rules that he has to abide by.
I bet you there's
and part of that is going to be that when I place a fucking order through it, you have to accept that order. It
It's
doesn't
probably-
matter how much I'm paying.
It probably falls under we can refuse. We have the right to refuse service to anyone, bullshit or whatever. I don't know, but I thought that was funny as soon as you said that. I'm like, he's gonna get banned like this motherfucker did.
Well, that's the thing. They're not refusing him service, though. They're saying he can't use the app.
Yeah, that's
So he
true.
can still go there and order. So it's not a refusal.
They're
of
refusing
service.
that specific service.
That's what I'm saying.
You can only pay full retail.
I
price.
think that there's probably agreement between that person and corporate that he can't refuse people service to that app. Because he gains certain benefits by letting people use the app. Technically, they market, I mean, I'm sure it actually works out because they know the numbers, but by having access, people being able to place those mobile orders, they get a certain percentage more of orders per hour or whatever. So they get a benefit for doing it. And if you're just actively fucking, and this is, I'm saying the guy could argue, if you're just actively telling people, oh no, you can't use our app anymore, what the hell is the whole point of this? So you get all the benefit and then the customer still gets screwed?
Yeah, I just thought it was fun. I'm not arguing against that. I'm just saying.
I think you should take that to corporate and be like, yo, what's up with this?
I was like, yeah, how you
You
get
need to
banned?
make this an issue?
How you get banned from fucking? They're like, nah, you can't use the app, bro. You're
Let me
fucking
get
us
one of
too,
them
all right?
card, you know, their golden card. Let me get one of them.
I only own one of these McDonald's, bro. You're fucking hammering me. He's like, you fucking lard. You fucking, you're killing me. I can't, you're getting too many dollar burgers, man. Oh,
It's on the
shit.
app. Oh,
But yeah, so I'm gonna, tomorrow, hit the OG spot that I started with 2 nights ago.
See, now, what would be real dope? This is a great idea for any of these up-and-coming podcasters like us.
Mm-hmm.
But it would have to be a real good trust system or something, I guess. You could have multiple people sign into the same, like a login or whatever on the app when they make purchases. And then if they're supporting you, then you could also have access to the account, and then you just go in and you just use all the points.
Yeah, be like, you guys, make sure you
so
buy
then
it.
they could like
Buy
actively
with my
feed
account.
you.
Yeah.
They could actively feed you.
Oh shit, thanks everybody. I got another free side of queso. I'm gonna just straight drink it. I'm gonna go home and drink it like a drink. I'm not even gonna get a soda.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm gonna pregame my beers with straight fucking cheese. Thank you, listeners. I'll film it for you guys.
I mean, that'd be a different way for your fans and sort to actively support you.
Dude, we just get on. We gotta get on.
I mean, you're buying food anyways.
We gotta
right?
get on Twitch.
And what if they're like you and they don't use these fucking apps and shit?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, now we get on the train. You don't even actively use the app. I mean, yes, obviously you have to place the order through the app, but like you don't have to click on all the deals and shit because that's going to you.
Yeah.
So you just straight up go to menu. Every fucking app has a menu button. You hit that menu and you order your shit.
We should just get on Twitch and start.
And
while we're
sometimes I'm just gonna say, you know, when you're ordering at those drive-through windows, I've been an order taker before at a few establishments. Not all those headsets are the greatest. Not all those speakers are the best and shit. People can mishear you. Sometimes there's a fucking manager crying in the back room or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to fucking hear.
Yeah, she
know?
crying, eating 2 fish combos.
You know, so, you know, sometimes mistakes can happen, you know, and then you get a bad order, right? And you're not happy. Well, if you put that fucking order in yourself I guarantee you they're going to receive the order exactly how you fucking receive or how you put it in. So there should be at least a percentage less of order fuck ups.
You would hope.
And because, you know, people know, oh, this is an online order, and if it ain't right, they're just going to fucking complain through the app. Maybe there's also even a higher percentage that they might not fuck it up too.
So what you're saying is we got to start stealing pickup orders from counters.
Well, yeah. I mean, really, it works anyway. Like, even Taco Bell and Mickey D's and Burger King, they all have them. It's just a lot of more times at the, like, Chipotle's and the Panda Expresses and shit like that, the orders will sit, like, for a few minutes before, because some of them don't have good apps or don't have an app, and they're just doing online ordering. And so they'll make the food when the people will order it instead of when they get close, because there's no like GPS in and shit. And so it'll sit up there for a few minutes until they're coming. So you're just chilling there.
Like that Buffalo Wild Wings to go.
But I mean, it
whenever I've gone in there and grabbed my food.
It's just if you're at Taco Bell,
I
you
could
have
fucking
a chance of
grab
like
two.
walking in and grabbing the bag. And when you're walking out, like it says Craig and Craig's coming in the door and he's like, oh, we got the same name. And you're like, yeah, totally.
Yeah, what's up, man? See ya. There's this fucking phone out there quick.
You peel out. He knows how you get upstairs. There's nothing.
He's like, oh, shit. Craig's out of here in a hurry. Oh, what the fuck? No. You're like, he'd be like, oh shit, same name, dude. He'd be like, oh yeah, dude. He'd be like, what'd you get? He'd be like, oh, fucking crunch wrap and a chicken quesadilla. Dude, that's what I got. Oh,
it's the best, right?
Right, man. I gotta go, man. Peace. Fucking run into, like, as soon as he's not even done going through the door, you start running, hop off the sidewalk, opening your door, jingle shit with your keys.
Or it's like me, and it's like oddly specific order too. Where it's like there's like 4 items and there's like 2 things done to each item.
Yeah,
and he's like,
no one's gonna have
that's
that.
like exactly how I ordered.
No one's gonna have the same weird shit as you. People don't be fucking.
Well, no, what I'm saying is if somebody else was ordering a bunch of fucking shit and you're reading it off,
be like, oh yeah.
Nah, if it happened to me and they start rattling off that, I'd be like, give me my shit.
Yeah. Corey? You were also Corey Art? And be like, yeah, dude, what's up? What'd you get?
I would think it was off anyways because the name would be spelled right, and I'd be like, no, you ain't a real one. Get out of here.
Yo, hold on. Fucking.
Fuck out of
What'd
here.
you get? Mexi-Melt with extra tomatoes?
I've only met
mine.
one other person with it spelled exactly the same, and he was dope as shit.
They don't put your whole name, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it would be Corey and R.
Well, no, not the last name.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying the first name. I've only met one other person with my first name spelled exactly
That's
the same.
the normal way to spell it.
Dude, not when you have it, because apparently you find everybody that has it spelled every other way.
The only other person I've met besides a girl, that's what I'm saying, that spells it any other way is my other buddy Corey, and his is without the E. And I found out recently, he had the E in it originally, but he made his parents let him change his name. Because what I'm thinking, from what he told me, I was dying. He kept saying he was going to hit me. He getting mad. He was, when he was a youngin' in school, there was another, he must have been young when this all happened. Like elementary, maybe middle. Fucking, there was a girl in his class, or one of his age or whatever, who spelled it Corey. And so he thought that was the girl way. He's still convinced that's the girl way. And I was like, no, girl way would be anything other than the EY. I said that would be with an I or an IE or just a Y. I said, those all seem like the girl way. And then he was out, and I started dying because I was like, you got like this little girl.
Really, he shortened it, which kind of makes it more feminine.
That's what I'm saying. And I started dying. That's why he was getting mad, I think, because we were fucking getting mad high and having a few drinks. So I was already fucking buzzed, and I started, like, I couldn't breathe. I was tearing up, like that type of laughter. And he kept going, I swear to God.
I feel like it is the most nasty
because
spelling.
he basically explaining this to me. This little girl, just by having his name spelled the same as him, which was correct for the boy, is the boy way, as far as I can tell. She, like, without even doing anything, just existing and having the same name, had faked him into changing his name into a girlier version of it. And he was like, nope, I'm right. And I'm like, no, you're wrong, dude. Like, Corey. That's the normal spelling for dudes. He's like, nope, that's girl. I'm like, no. maybe a girl can use it and it's like an Ashley or whatever situation or one of them names, but no. Like, no, he's not. There's no way you're right on that's the girl way. Like, no, that's not. There's a bunch of other ways that me and any other normal, rational person would be like, no, that's the girl way.
Yeah.
Then fucking, no. So I thought it was great. He fucking psyched himself out of fucking.
That's great. He got
the right spelling of his name. The masculine spelling to a less masculine
And I mean,
spelling.
obviously, you know, I would be, you know, somewhat biased here, but
Every other.
I feel like I'm fairly honest even about my own fucking shortcomings. Fucking, I believe the way I spell it is the most masculine way.
That's
you
the
can kinda
normal
spell
way.
it.
Every other. That's why I think.
I mean,
it's weird.
I know quite a few ways you can spell it, and all of them are more feminine.
That's why I think it's weird that you say like no one else apparently spells it right, because every other Corey I've met besides you and every other Corey I've met besides my other buddy Corey spells it like growing up in school and shit and other grades around me. In the yearbook, you see actors when you see it written out on some fucking credits or intro, whatever. It's always
a lot of actors have it spelled right.
It's always spelled that way. I've never seen it fucking unless it's a girl spelled some other way.
I mean, I'm saying people I've like met.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've met a lot of Corys and they're all Corey.
Because I also see a lot of people with my fucking last name, and I'm like, man, why can't you just like pass away and be like, oh hey, I found out you were like long lost relatives. Here's fucking
Here's
little
my
tiny
house.
bit of inheritance.
Dude, that's what I was geeking though. I was like,
You're my only distant relative that lives in that state, and I got a property here, so
I
there
got
you
some
go.
property down here in Dixie.
It's in the Hamptons.
Dude,
I hope you like it. I'm like, ooh, well, that's getting sold, and I'm getting something that I could actually afford.
fucking,
I couldn't afford the HOA fees of living in the
nah, probably
Hamptons.
not.
I'm sure that's like in the 5 figures a year or some shit that they charge you for like the local
probably.
organization.
Property taxes, HOA.
No,
yeah.
the HOA,
Yeah.
just living there
That's great.
to upkeep and shit, and for
Yeah.
them to come by and tell you that your fucking grass needs to be mowed tomorrow.
Dude, it was so funny though. I was like, that's like me fucking saying, yo, there's a girl in my class who spelled her name the same as me. So our mom and dad, we gotta go downtown now and change it to Toni, because that's the more masculine way of doing it. Because clearly, if this girl's got it that way, you guys fucked up, and
Yeah. Not them.
because
I've met y'all. Y'all fuck up.
I make this joke with him sometimes where I'll be like, because he's talking about being broke growing up and shit and getting like cable and everything. And that's what I'm saying. He said, I would always be like, bro, you were so broke, you guys couldn't even buy a vowel. And so when he was telling me this story, I was like, oh shit. I was like, you guys actually could have sold one. I was like, you guys sold one.
No, they paid to get rid of one.
Yeah, I know. So,
If they didn't, they could have invested that money in Apple or something. They could be fucking millionaires. But nah, he needed to have more feminine names.
that girl's
Even just looking at it, it's shorter. How is it not more feminine?
that girl freaked him out, bro.
Shorter names are always feminine.
He was trying to get ahead of the bullying.
That's how a lot of female names are. Is a masculine name
He was
shortened.
He was a young kid and he was trying to get ahead of the bullying. And then fucking here we are like 20-something years later and I'm fucking chilling with him, one of his boys, and I'm bullying the shit out of him. I'm like, yo, you got a girl name, bro. You fucked it up. You had the right name and you chose the girl name.
He should really think about switching it back.
Is I would be like, dude, you get that vowel back up in there. You should buy a vowel
He should
now.
probably get a better job or something with that vowel.
Yeah, dude, all these people
They'll
fucking
stop thinking he's a woman.
Yeah, I thought you were coming in for
They probably think he's fucking transmission.
That's what I'm saying. Every
when
time,
he's applying
every time they
everywhere.
come in, they're like, whoa, I thought with your name you were going to be here for a bartender job or something like that. He's like, nah, I'm going to be a cook. And then they're like, oh, Jesus. You are rugged looking. Life's
You
been,
started early, huh?
life's been, and the sun been beating the shit out of you, huh? Fuck you. Getting leathery. I looked at your application though, and I was like, hell yeah, have her in. And now I'm bummed out, man. Why is it spelled the girl way? And then he
He's just
assaults,
bullying him about
assaults
his
his
name.
potential fucking employer. Starts choking him. You're too close, man.
It's not spelled the girl way.
That shit's so good though. Fucking yeah, this was killing me. I was like, that's like if I fucking was like, nah, there's a girl in my class spells her name Tony. We gotta fucking change mine to Tonie or Tonee with an apostrophe between the first and second E. You ever see it? There's this subreddit that I don't know. It came up in my feed, and I clicked on one, and now it's all in my feed all the time now.
Yeah.
It's like once every time I get back in, it's fucking names that are like it's tragedy, but they spell it like tragedy is the beginning spelled TRAD or whatever, and then it's like EIGH, like tragic or whatever. Tragedy, like a fucking weird name, trying to unique spellings of stupid names and shit. Oh my god, some of them are so fucking funny, dude. I'm sure they're fake. Everything's fake, but it's like fucking the shit people come up with.
Well, too, I mean, you got a whole lot of people too, though. Like, I mean, I know a couple of people that they have a legal name, but like, I swear to God, dude, if you walked up to them in public, just on an offhand, and you asked them what the name is, you'd never find out what the real name was.
Oh, I knew a million people like that. That's because you live in the city.
Even if you hung out and you went to a cookout at their house, you would never hear their real name.
Dude,
You'd hear their mother get pissed off at them, and you still wouldn't hear their real name.
Yeah, I live in.
I'm like, what the?
I've lived in the city. Yeah, like,
They don't even back in my day when Mama got mad. She used your first, middle, and last name, and then you knew you was in fucking trouble.
Usually fucking first and middle. That was enough. But I fucking yeah, dude. I had a neighbor.
Well, if you didn't have your ass in the house by last name,
this isn't the same because I almost had his name, but I thought his name was Kerry, like an old white dude's name, like Kerry. You know what I mean? You don't even know dudes like that because that's like dudes our dad would be friends with fucking growing up. He's a big black dude. I think he was playing he might have been doing like whatever local or semi-pro, like really small league football, like not the USFL or XFL, like semi-pro, like whatever. It'd be like a team from fucking Syracuse.
Syracuse, whatever's.
Yeah. So, like fucking
Syracuse don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like not making any money, paying for your own shit, traveling.
Yeah.
And he was my neighbor.
They group by a tour bus to travel.
I thought his name was Kerry, bro, and I was texting him one day because I was trying to fucking buy some butt off after he moved down the street. Because at first he was in the front part of the house that was split up into 2 apartments. Fucking and then he moved right down the road. And I would chill with him.
It was I hit the thing. I saw it. I don't know if it was in front of you, but it looked like it was.
What?
It was a skeeter. It was just like hovering right around your breath. They're attracted to your breath.
I don't like that. But
I saw a really, really, really fancy bug killer thing that's supposed to be even more effective than those lights. Because for all intents and purposes, the mosquito thinks it's a living host that they're gonna go into, and then they just end up in a plastic bowl and
that's
die.
dope.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it gives off heat and it gives off methane and different shit that we breathe out that they're attracted to, and they all just like swarm it.
But yo, his name was fucking Gary. And I texted him one time, so I like, yo, Gary, this is still you or some shit like that. And he was like, yo, like in all caps and like laughing faces and shit. He's like, it's Gary, bro. And I was like, dude, I thought you were like, you had a name like a fucking 45-year-old white dude this whole time. It's like, I called you it in person. But like the way I talk and shit, and it's quick, he probably thought I was saying Gary. And he's like, it's Kerry, bro. I thought it was, or it's Gary. I thought it was either, I think it was Kerry. I either thought it was Kerry or Terry. Like either way, it was an old white man name. And then he was like, it's fucking Gary, bro. And I was like, no, it's been like a year, dude.
That's crazy.
My one dude, I eventually figured out his name, the second dude that moved in there, but he probably doesn't even know mine, because for a hot minute, like all he would say, he'd be like, neighbor. Just every time he saw me, hey, like I've seen him like neighbor. I've seen him a couple times in the years since I lived there, like random play. Like one time when I worked at the rink, he was there to play basketball with a bunch of dudes one time in the gym half. And when he was leaving, they were leaving, and I was fucking walking through to put up the hoops for the volleyball people coming in. He's like, "Hey, neighbor." And I was like, "Yo, what's up? What are you doing out here?" Yeah, he don't know my name. I learned his eventually, but I'd just be like, I wouldn't call him neighbor. I'd be like, "Yo, what's up?" But I eventually learned his name. But for a minute, I was like, you know, our neighbor up there, like, he's pretty cool. I don't know his name, but
I just found out today that somebody I work with, their father knows my dad and lives up the street from here.
word.
Yeah. Word. And I also found out their sister also lives in like a street or two back from here too.
That's what's up.
Yeah. See, that's exactly what my dad's trying to do. Because every time a house in the neighborhood goes up for sale, he'd be sending me fucking shit, and I'm like, I don't know. You know, I love you, pops, but I don't really want a house that you could walk to. I want to be, you know, I'm out.
It take him a little longer than a normal person.
He's got his little fucking cart, bro.
You said walk.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I say if he could walk it, then he'll be there real fast on the Zoomer.
I mean, is he gonna help you buy the house? Is that why you sent him to you, or is he just sent him to
I don't think
hey,
so.
if you got the money, there's one in the neighborhood.
I mean, if he is, he could do a lot better at stating it because he ain't ever said that. So
Dude, fucking that's
I can't afford no house at the moment.
next time he sends you one, be like, you offering? I ain't got it on me right now. I'll get you back, but
I'll get you back over the next 10 to 15.
yeah. Well, like, where am I gonna go? You know where I'm at. Dude, fuck it. You got some help? That's what my buddy Phil out in California. Shout out Phil. Last time he was out, he was talking about his fucking woman's family, wife's family, or they all wanted them to move back. They all wanted her to move back.
Yeah.
And they got the kid. They're all like, you know, parents are like, oh yeah, move back. So apparently, I think her parents or someone was like being like, we'll put it down, well, like the down payment down on how if you'll come move back out, like somewhere out here. And they're like, I don't think they want to move and be exactly. They want to at least be few hour drive.
Now?
No, they rent a place out in California at a crazy high rate. Like what? Probably.
Yeah. Well, no, I was thinking if they had property, even if it wasn't paid off, they would at least have some liquidity. But if you're renting, then no, you're uprooting, and now I'm guessing unless one of them worked remotely, they both have to find new jobs.
Well, they would, if they lived right close, they would want to move back, I think, and not be so close that family like could come see them like in the same town like we are with our parents and have been forever. They want to be where like, you know, they got to drive a few hours down a highway to get to them, so they're not right on. But if they were, then I think that would be the offer, is that they'd be close. If they fucking were, they would have the parents help probably, so they could both. Right now, he's stay-home dad. She makes big money for enough to support them all. But if she came out here, they're getting paid big money because it's California. The cost of living's higher. Yeah. So if they move back out here, there would be a pay cut, and the cost of living still pretty high, just not crazy, and not as crazy as where they are. Like, what were you paying for your place?
To that,
what were you paying for your place?
At least, you know, even if somehow it worked out that like their rent ended up being the same as like the payments and the
you have a house
and all that. Yeah. You have a house now at least. But it's gonna be bigger than
how much are you paying for the townhouse?
When we moved out,
at its highest.
Basically 16.
So they have probably, I don't even think they're in a townhouse. I don't know if they have like a basement or another floor. I don't know if it's just like an apartment. I'm assuming it's 2 bed, maybe 2 bath. Well, in a complex though, not like a one-off, like out of a house. But they pay, I know it's upward of 2. I think it's always been upward of 2 since they moved out there already to the place they've been at. Yeah, that's for 2. That's how expensive. That's how expensive it is out here.
If I could afford 2, I could have gone to Eagles Point, and those are basically houses that are
the
just
ones on John Glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice.
Those are basically houses that are connected.
Reddit was there for a minute, right?
He was in the one in front of it. They're kind of like half houses. Yeah. You never went there though. I was gonna say if you were at Brendan's, it's basically exactly 2 of his apartments.
Yeah.
It's like a real full size house that's just connected to 3 others.
Yeah, it's fucking.
And they have full basements. And
so I don't know if they even have a basement and shit, because a lot of shit out west doesn't even have basements for the houses.
Floors.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like fucking, you could get. I'll move back out here, motherfucker.
Well, technically 3 would be, but
Phil,
they don't.
Phil, move home.
They always say floors for living spaces.
Phil, come home and be our producer. Be the third mic on the pod.
Yeah, dude, we need somebody to be pulling shit up because I was thinking about this today. If I get like a fucking laptop or some shit like that, I would like to. I don't know if you would want to fucking be on it or whatever, or if it would just kind of be my own little deal. But I would love to fucking like live react to some of the stupid shit that I see on social media instead of commenting and getting myself banned. Just like react to it and like record it, like show the content and have, like a little face cam or whatever, or just do it half and half or whatever. And just like be like, oh, this is it, and say what I would normally comment and like, scroll the comments and clown on people, but then just don't write it and get myself banned every time.
Maybe a good idea. You gotta figure out how to put that in though. We got to do video too.
That's what I'm saying. The video wasn't hard. I mean, it would just cost money. I would assume. I already mentioned this. I think fucking it should be as easy as a couple of GoPros.
Yeah.
And really, you just need one. But I think having like 2 would be better. If
just get a ring camera, set it up
for our current situation, and then realistically, if there was an upgraded situation, I would want a third one, and then technically I would have that third one that would just have both.
We need the classic setup.
The regular, and then our own personals would be on a separate thing.
We need the classic
like
setup of 2 fucking mics, and then at least the third mic producer, like at least one more person in the background who chimes in every now and then.
He laughs and shit.
Yeah, we stay
like Ben.
Yeah, the giggler. There's got to be a giggler.
Yeah,
and then fucking Phil's quiet, so I mean he's not usually chirping in a lot.
Or everybody's favorite Jamie. He
well, that's what I'm saying.
Spoken to,
that's what I'm saying. You get attached. Everyone gets attached to
carrying the show.
Every show I listen to, people are like, "Yo, let Becker talk more. Let Jamie talk more." Like, what's fucking?
He doesn't want to.
Stop fucking shitting on Redman. Like fucking let him talk.
Everybody shits on Redman.
Yeah, but what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Everybody went, "Are you garbage?" Fucking, they had that whatever.
Dude, I wonder how much that he fucking makes, dude. Because that shit is so fucking huge now, and I think they basically have what's that thing that the all the big performers get for a residency.
Yeah,
I think they basically have
paid
residency at Joe Rogan's thing now, and some other like fucking
when they travel,
the gas pub bar,
the Vulcan, gas company, yeah, that's where they were before.
I think they have like residency at like 2 places.
They're getting
now.
fucking paid.
I'm sure. Like I wonder how much he gets paid to sit there and make a cat noise.
Yeah, exactly. Meow. Fucking, dude, we gotta get Phil up on the third mic.
You sit there, you drink for free all night. You can smoke, do whatever the fuck you want.
That's why we gotta get going. We gotta figure out some marketing or something. Get eyes and ears on this thing so we can start bringing in money, do with the Patreon, sell the merch, and then we can start paying Phil. Not just ourselves, but also our producer. At least something. Like, be like, hey,
dude. Pump out some fucking good content if we could take it up as a full-time
when you
thing.
when you send a kid to preschool, and look, you're back in New York, you're back home, so the preschool will change his diaper if he pisses or shit.
Yeah.
They will not require you to drive in to do it. Like that.
Because we'd be out, like, filming and
That's what I'm saying. So we could do little road trips. Like we film a road trip to A&W. Maybe we get extravagant and we go to that shithole PA. And we tell people, we show from the inside, like investigative journalism.
Yeah, that's how much we could take turns.
How much of a shithole it is. Be like, yo, look at this. This is why we need to make the greater Northeast co-prosperity sphere a thing. Because look at the mongrels on our southern border. And we New Yorkers, we can't take it's a long border. We can't take the brunt of this. We can't stem the tide alone. We need to enlist Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Maine. Sorry if I forgot it. No, I think that's everybody we care about up here.
I think so. It's only like, what, 5 of them?
Yeah.
Do we want to include Rhode Island?
Yeah. That's part of it. Fucking make Northeast great again. I wish we could keep it in.
No, we don't have to keep that in.
I wish we could, because fucking...
It's already gone.
It's good.
It's into the ether.
I'm glad. I'm just saying. I wish. But it sounded
but now all of our laughter's gone too, though.
So I'm saying the laughter was fucking great.
That's all right. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you cut things out so that you get to still record things.
Yeah, so that if you do pop off, you're not immediately canceled. You don't have all the money you were about to make taken away from you before you get it.
All right.
He said, what? I was like, no, I was trying to. God damn it. God damn it. God, that's twice now. It's twice I've said it.
You didn't say it again.
I said it on the A&W trip.
Oh, yeah.
That guy tried to call me. The guy cut me off or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a involuntary reaction.